up. And when them says them trust and love, we now got some tough, now got get tied up. Looking at you with no love, they push you down love. Still we keep our head up, and we rise up, rise up.
Okay, big eyes them no care for we, and them create crime and violence and poverty. In your society, we need to for the family. The street mode with guns till it overload. That's to make it so. Babylon, you is a heavy load, but still my people is gonna fight.
It's get tough, money don't love, still we gon' rise up. Stand up, we not gonna turn club. No.
Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now?
Yes, we all gotta stand up.
Oh my
Say we gonna turn tough, money don't love, still we gon' rise.
Welcome everybody, Facebook, IG, YouTube, big up on myself. You don't know, so we're here live in the flesh. But I don't know my nice skin friend Chevaughn. Yeah. Chevaughn pick up a nice skin, so can you be there and come out. So, you know, tonight, we're just there, the relaxed chill vibe. I mean, feel free to join the live, ask some questions if you feel like. I mean, we just have a chat, we have a heart to heart, just being with each other as friends, because I don't know, so we know each other from a basic school, high school. Yeah, we just talk about a nice clean teacher, Miss Tamlis, a while ago. Yeah, so, I'm not lie, she just tell it as it is. And if you want to vex, you just vex, like, no, you can't say nobody gets it. Like, remember one time I sing and I think say, my bad, I'm done it, and you say, you're just stiff, so you're just stiff, like, you can't go a festival with that, you know, I'm stiff. I'm feeling, I did feel away, but at the end of the day, I'm looking at myself. My sister, she did really make sense, and I think that was like 7th grade. Because you remember, so when we in the choir, I'm in the senior choir from me younger, because somebody know you and thing, and you know, I'm just shape up, and I think at 9th grade we start the festival, because 7th grade I never ready. I mean, we used to do the choir, but like for solo act, we could do the solo act yet, because I'm never ready. Yeah. No, I'm not remembering.
I was there before, Chevaughn, drama stuff like
I mean, we did do like a drama, but we never have a festival with it. I think we did do like no poems and stuff like that, but we never really. Yeah, Miss Matt did face it too.
Of course.
She did face it. I think so. Yeah, she did face them. She got one son to go school too. Go to school, like teacher at the school, I think. Yeah? Yeah. So big up SFOs, the TR show, DJ Natural. Big up yourself. Mr. Nicole, big up yourself. Prince, Miller, everybody. Yeah. Everybody big up on yourself. IG, Facebook, you don't know YouTube, big up on yourself. So what do you think we want to start to do, like, I don't know.
You see, that thing for me is about like the music, I mean, like ask questions that one people can really carry up and know, like if they're going into it, they give themselves a chance to kind of reach the culture or whatever, they kind of know that there's questions and stuff for them really, people don't really ask. There is that too, like I'm open to that.
Yeah, but then people sometimes don't really bother for reading, them just like,
hey, my name is...
Even sometimes when you see people by, sometimes some people which really appreciate the people them are the DJ them, are the people them you know, a host the show take time out, actually read the bio. Because sometimes they say you're sending the buy one. When you go, it's like them still in the boy because I guess they're not careful in the boy.
Yeah, the interest is different too. Because I mean, you know, like, that's why you were doing like that EPK, you got people that don't say, you want the picture and the writing, but you need to have a video, you need to have a reading, you know? Because some people just don't want to read, and just want kind
yeah, but isn't it like for a lot of young artists and artists who make it early, even though like, especially Jamaican artists, a lot of them know about EPK?
I guess a lot. Social media time kind of almost it replaces that in a kind of way. Maybe to some people they must say, boy, I don't know about it. Check out my eyes.
No.
Because I was like, that's the footage that we would have to do. That's how the clipboard would have to do.
Well, that's true because nowadays if somebody book an artist, them now book you based on, you know, your ability to perform and you have some nice skills and them book you based on how much following. But then nowadays you book an artist based on them following, but then they now pull out the following with them have. So sometimes I wonder if they really buy the views or them generate the views much more organic at this way.
Yeah, you understand why you can't really basically pay for whatever you do.
Yeah, but sometimes, you know, them say when you pay for it, sometimes it's like not necessarily people, you like really, the on it is like robots, where you basically company. Yeah, so you can't even know, as an artist, if you do that, you don't really know who are your true fans, because you can say, oh, I have much 4K followers, and then you have a show and say, oh, come on, my fans, when you look about, probably about 50 people a day.
Yeah, you can't really focus on the numbers and that, and share it without you asking, you know, without you asking. Like, some people subscribe to your page after the system, them, no matter once it's go live, or they want to post something, they teach for the notifications of it. You know what I mean? So you know.
Well, for me, not really care, like, as I say, I appreciate everybody who, you know, support me. So I'm not really busy if I'm like a 4K follower rate. I mean, it's going to get there because I'm the kind of artist that I want to go with my fans. But I want to try for rush it. And then when I rush it, then I just drop down and then perhaps everybody hate me. I mean, you're not going to have everybody will like you, but, you know, I don't want some people come on because of the hype. I've become more ending when we just struggle. I'm going to eat mackerel and them something like I know where me I come from as opposed to somebody just come on and see the hype but they don't know a story. You get what I say?
Some people have a join the vibes, you know, different phases. I got some people who just know you say, oh, come here, 10. People meet when you're 25. And you know, it's like them just joining them to join. Yeah, some things you never before 10, you want to meet at 10, you must just learn about that and hear about that after.
Yeah.
Get a song break here.
Alright, so people, we're going to a song break. I mean, feel free, you know, to type in some questions you want to ask because we just a chat and a whole a vibe and we just a reason. So if you don't feel like you want to ask a question, just, you know, join the live. But, you know, DJ Fanvice is going to take it away. So DJ Fanvice, scream or say something. Me last work on Chevaughn mic.
Both of them.
Okay, what are the numbers?
Huh?
It's buzzing.
No, I told them so.
So we know you know the song then?
Well, I don't know.
Because most students are saying that you know in a 10 year. When does that say like? Oh. Oh, that's right on me a while ago.
Many have lost their way. Get led astray by the teachings of today. I take a minute just to hold on. With every obstacle I hold strong. Day after all that's said and done,
I give your eyes is for the rising of the sun, and take a minute just to hold on. Judge your children, just hold strong. Yes, I know the Lord is here, and the road is long. Help me find my way, my way. Oh, my knees get weak, and sometimes I feel lost. Help me find my way, my way. The road of life is rocky, it's narrow and it's hard. The other road is filled with gold, it's paved and it's well broad. Broad road will bring destruction, narrow road will bring reward. So take some time to choose which way you try. I am not in this fast life, not looking for no fame. I rather keep my soul than sell it for money, very gain. Sometimes the life's a pain, and I am feeling pain, but still you hear me shouting out your name. Yeah, the load is heavy and the road is long. Help me find my way, my way. Though my knees get weak and sometimes I feel lost. Help me find my way, my way.
One. Yeah. Still talk. So as I say, alright, welcome back people. With the on the microphone attack 1 2 1 2. I mean Abidalas and Chevaughn, you know, reasoning. As I tell Chevaughn, you know, this is one of my favorite songs for him, like real, and it just speaks to your soul. And nowadays, I think that a lack in a music, like we not sing music for real again. We just sing music for get a hype or for make a fast money, and at the end of the day, that kill the business really.
I mean, today, you have ones where you still give it like them heart and so, you know what I mean. But of course, it's a big business to some. Jump into it, and you know, the time where you can even purchase to be seen in a certain kind of more accessible way, you know, like when you buy followers and people are really put themselves in a place based on this budget, like company work that, you know, so an artist where sign get that. He's the artist when a sign can still give himself that once him having fun.
But you think that like giving it all in your soul is really enough, or you need like that big machine to push it like that?
Every artist have a vision in their mind as to who they want to be seen as, where they want to go, how far, how close. So I think if you are on a mission where you need to get a certain thing from it, then you have to do what you need to do to just make sure so you invest in that. But in that aspect, there are some artists who don't want sound good, but say they only want to look good, and then invest in just how them look. And that's the more important thing because that's just how it is, you know what I mean?
Yeah, but sometimes believe that an artist can know what they want, but then sometimes it feels as an artist that, you know, you have some people, especially if you have people, you know, they behind you. Sometimes the people them really know stop to think about what the artist want because them see the artist as a product and them thinks they are so the artist supposed to look, but them never really stop to say, what you really want to say? And then the artist become lost and confused sometimes.
Yeah, I mean, I get you. I really got experiences. You have other people who can talk.
Miller say, them not hear Chevaughn that good. Gila work on it, Miller. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you have some people who can still on here. You have some people that remember that say a while ago.
Yeah, that's a, you know, you have some people like this.
Talk about that.
Yeah.
I was about to say something else.
Would I talk about, like, you know, the people that were, you know, investing in the career of the artist, but then the artist see themselves are one other way, and then the person has see themselves.
Follow me. Most of us are in the music. Music is our job. So there's no way that we can think that holding a vibe or not being business-like is what's going to feed us. It doesn't make no sense. We
Yeah.
have to think about it as a business. Unless we have a different job and we are interested in the hobby that we want to keep music at.
Yeah.
It's not a vibe, unless it's just a vibe for you. You get the message, like if you really think about how you can sustain this art, make yourself comfortable enough so that you can create little things for your brain. Like, you know, you have to set up yourself, set up shop in a music place, like that.
Well, that's true, but then when you say make yourself comfortable, I mean, for some people, not really have nobody for investing in them, and you know, they must struggle and they must do a 9 to 5. Like, you can never be too comfortable. And then me always say, sometimes as an artist, I don't believe say if you're too comfortable neither, because then you get complacent and then you know I work for you want.
Comfort view is not a complacency in your mind.
Yeah.
As though you've achieved, but just if you have bills on your mind, does that make you feel great?
No, you stress out like.
So we still have to make sure say if you want to take up this thing as being an artist or wanting to express yourself and live off of that, make a living from it, really and truly have to just face the facts. You need to make sure say you can either invest in that from a different inflow, or you have to make sure say this is a business.
Yeah.
Take care of your business, like spend time owning a craft, spend time figuring out what you need to know. Sometimes it's not money you're going to from people, but it's vision.
Yeah.
And perspective. And then sometimes it's just somebody saying, yo, I'll be meet Chevaughn. Yo, Chevaughn meet Ray. So whether it was in high school or whether it's no.
Yeah.
It's just somebody to say, yo, this is that person. And you never can tell, but you have to show up and in a way, really, not even in a way, but fully focus on only for yourself as an artist.
Well, I find that nowadays, like, artists who are really united, like, everybody just try, you know, fend for themselves. Like, if you have somebody that work together and you think say your name good, they might try to get something from you and you don't really try. You don't really have nothing even for them forget, but, you know, they might try to say, alright, you know, say, I go rob Abby. But them not tell say they might rob me. I'm really hate that. I'm not really too like that. Like, I just think say, if me and you work together, me I give you your work where you deserve, or it's a 50-50 thing, or if I'm more than one hour, I have to cut it up in half. I believe say, yo, me and you work, you tell me say, yo, you forget the whole of this, and then you over this and I get none. And then me left with peace to share for the other people. And like, I just believe say, everybody, you have to treat everybody equal.
Remember one time competition used to go on with the idea of it, the conversation of it. And you know, it's like for some people it push them, or for some people it discourage them, because it's almost as if them closest friend don't think that them can gain nothing from the same work we did together, unless them turn themselves against me. It's a dog eat dog kind of mentality, a jungle
Yeah.
kind of scarcity mentality to that kind of way. They feeling as though enough not out there we can serve Abby as well as serve one, you know. It's a thing where for whatever reason we culture that way we are. But then we have a whole heap of people really do their best to support each other, and you have to give thanks for that. So we get surrounded by some people, yeah, even if we don't work together as often as we want to, that once somebody wants somebody to write something, or wants somebody to sing something, that them say, yo, Chevaughn, I'm going to give thanks for that, you know what I mean? Come now. But I believe in that, like, once you see yourself surrounded by a set of people that support you, focus on your circle. Like, yeah, you're going to meet with new people and you're not push them away at all, because you have to allow yourself to know more and more new people. But don't forget your circle, don't forget the people you build a chemistry with as well. You're going to make new relationships, you're going to make new friendships, and you're going to start new chemistry with new people. But don't forget the ones who are in your circle. Look out for you and you look out for them, because that always make things a little bit less chaotic for you. You know what I mean? There's a reason why there's a reason why the universe put certain people in your life, whether that's 10 years ago or no. So like everything where you need and everybody where you need them already there, them and just slow down and just don't look for what you're trying to go for, but just look for who's around. And them there they're ready for like go the extra mile for you.
Well, I mean, for me, like, it's not that more ask people things, but seeing that I'm kind of shy and thing, like, people see me as, some people, if you don't know me, you know, them see me as, oh, I stand off, or I don't really talk to nobody, but it's, many things say that, but just really just, sometimes scared for even go to nobody, because sometimes when you go to nobody or you try to friend them, you know, them take it, like, the other way, and I really just not depend that, like, I just believe if I come to you about business, I just come to you about business. And sometimes, just not just from like a male perspective, like even females too. Sometimes, you know, you go to them like for music and they want party. I'm not depend on party. I'm only me pretty like, I'm not really depend that like, if for those who know me, if me in my house, me I work, me I write. I mean, occasionally, me go party. Yeah. But I'm ready to like if I want to free my mind and all of them stuff.
It's a part of it. It's a part of getting your name out there. It's a part of meeting the people who you're not going to see in the studio. Like most DJs don't get access to studio rooms. So they're not going to be a part of the creative process. So as it relates to just releasing it and sharing, the sharing process, like you have to go meet some of them. Sometimes you have somebody who are going to do it for you. Because you're not the person who really want to take up that. And you have some people who will appreciate the fact that at least a team member, them know a team member, them have a closeness to an artist, even if you don't get to do it. So it come with it. It's come with it. It come with it. Like I remember years ago when we do Holiday, Ding was the man who just him know the streets. So even if us as the producers and like the musicians on the track, like we never really want to do the whole road thing, but Ding know the importance of that. So he might just say, yo, and he will call me and say, come on, I could do road. Yeah. Sometimes we do it, and then sometimes I say, Jano. Because it's not our scene, but for grow, you have to sometimes allow yourself to just be a little bit more uncomfortable. I mean, it come with it.
So me, like, I go up on the road, but not as often as, you know, some artists that go, because to me, every artist in their own way different. Some artists, them have to go to the road for bus. Some artists that have to go to the road for bus like that. True. Like me touch down a stone or me touching at the street, me power with the dance to them, although I can't dance, and all of them something there. 1 minute I see me up on the sound box and take it back down back in the day when you know you have a DJ for you get street cred and all of them something there. Me do them something there. But then sometimes just have a time when I just know say yo in my house, my whole meditation and I just have vibes. So it's not that I don't do it, because at the end of the day, you know, when I just start out, me and Gilo, and we never really have nobody, we never have no roadie for say, yo, I stand up in the dance and tell the DJ if I play my song or, you know how it go. But just basically, we have to do it yourself, like, I will find that sometimes when you do it yourself, sometimes you can't leave nothing to nobody. Because sometimes if you ask people for do things, you end up having to do it yourself, because them not do it good. So you can't leave your business sometimes to people, so. Yeah, I get the hands-on thing there, I have to go do it myself, so.
It's like as a brand, you know, as a product, I feel really start look man. It's business of music is not spoken of enough, and it isn't shared enough, and enough. I say it's not that we aren't, and people know that they look out for you and share some things with us. But more of it. People now are going to understand the importance of like knowing say, yo, if you want to make everybody see at once, it means that all 5 of us have to post something one time. All 5 of us have to be 5 different places, talk about the same thing. You know, it's just the effectiveness, just marketing and understand the importance of that kind of.
But then you like posting, when you bring up posting and everybody share each other something. People are doing them something, most people are doing them something there. Well, I mean, you have the people when do it, so big up the people, you know, who always share, who stuff them and, you know, support we. But they have an next person who that say, I mean, when I post for her something, because she never post my something, or somebody that say, well, I never share the for me, she never talk to me, so when I post for her something for.
True.
And at the end of the day, like, we all have to come together and unite, because whether we like it or not, if we don't unite, the music, our culture, are going to just die, because we never want to unite. I mean, overseas the people them unite. And if them hate each other, if it gonna take them like to do a song and make them culture go and them gonna do it. At the end of the day, them hate you, but them gonna do it because it's a business.
Yeah.
But sometimes we not think about it as a business as an artist.
True.
Or sometimes the business is not taught to the artist. It's just that them just come, them know so them can sing, or you can just take up a madman off of the street and the madman just know so them can sing. And because the other person, we are promote that person, them not really show them. That's how I think. People not give you the information again. Them just keep the information to themselves. Because them feel say the more you know, the less them can rob you. And them something they need to cut out.
Yeah. Wow. Is you not ever can like dismiss the ones them where want to be petty. You know that kind of way.
Like
yeah, you can't run from that. You have to just know say like for me, I just focus my energy on the energy I get. So if I good energy more, like I just focus on the energy, the good energy I get. Everything else, it take too much time as like to even see them sometime. Trust me, because yeah, them depend for their mission, it's just not mine. So me can't focus and even give that no thought or yeah, me can't get that energy. It distract me from something else, so I have to invest my good energy, Is it what I say? And people out there, me have to give thanks. You have people out there who really and truly just love singers, them love, say, singers still there, they're good singers still there, and see that whole lot, not just trying to run into the glory roads, but really just sing some good music.
well, I mean, that's true. I mean, I have people who do that.
Yeah.
Okay, so people from a Facebook, IG, YouTube, I mean, when I like it for to share the the views.
So more people can jump on.
Yeah, so
and go on
more
through.
people can jump on. As well as say, support is a must because that's the only way more people are gonna see where we get out there. I mean, big up on yourself. And as I say, feel free for talk to and just look power up on the screen because we look nice. Just ask some questions too. Because we not go bite, right? Big up Daniel, big up everybody from my YouTube page. So, alright, we'll go, getting at some question now.
I want to ask one.
Okay.
You want to go first? I will flip a coin. Go on first. Go on. Really first.
I already in the anymore.
Yeah.
Which I the best.
Go on to ask.
Well, let's ask that like an easy everyday question people asking.
Everyday question.
So when and how did you start in music? Like when did you think say you were serious about it?
Wow. Weird. I remember stuff from being like a baby. Just a knock on Vaseline and Dax.
I want to Dax again.
Yeah,
Vaseline something?
It's like a little green wax thing where you use for your pomade.
Oh, yeah, I know it.
Yeah, I used to take my pencil them and I used to have some little book leaf and I just play drums on it. Like Friday evening with the home I do. With them call Sabbath worship, call church at the next morning, so you don't know.
Yeah.
Friday evening we there and mommy I sing and my sister them and thing and me I play.
Yeah.
I don't remember singing much before that, it was just drums, really very focused, and in church, singing in a church. I used to sing with a sister called Cherise. Cherise used to sing whole heap in a church, and from just that kind of church kind of singing you realize, alright, people love it, more people that ask you go them place, you go that place there. School, it a go on, so JCDC a go on, and
yeah.
I do a heap of singing from them time. But when I do Tasty, I was like 10 years old.
Yeah?
Yeah, and that was a thing that's right before I start high school. No, same year I start high school, I think. Yeah. Yeah, so you don't know, that was a whole different vibe. So at that point I was like, okay, cool. Singing thing, alright, we can zone in more to it. But for me it's just really just like, yeah, I love when people sing. I love when I sing and people just hold them joy, like when them just a smile and them heart full and them I feel something from just singing with me. That was it for me, and it still is that for me. Are the most important thing, that are the most blissful feeling that ever. You get me? So, yeah.
Well, for me, I don't know all of the. What I say, most singers, like the real good singer, them really start out in a church, cause that's where I started out, and you know, like my father did buy me a Barbie mic, and I used to carry it to basic school every day. Remember that I used to sing, go to school and sing, come back.
Barbie mic.
Yeah, like a mic like this, but it did pink.
Oh yeah.
I could have put the battery in it, and him say him not remember, but me remember. Cause me remember from when me too. Can remember that.
Barbie mic.
Yeah, I used to sing. Like, I used to sing in a church, and you know, in the show every time everybody knows me a did because like the old neighborhood, cause me have to practice the latest song them, and just I sing the song them and come up. My mother is telling me to shut up my mouth, but I never had the business. But just I sing. And
from Portmore you come from?
Yeah,
Portmore you
Portmore.
born. But Portmore you grew up actually.
Yeah, Portmore.
Yeah, Portmore.
Okay, you know,
vibes.
say, you know, I go, well, I used to go Bellamy Basic School, Portsmouth Primary, then we go Bridgeport.
Portsmouth Primary. You
Yeah.
got Bridgeport Primary.
Yeah?
Yeah, big up Westmead.
Yeah, Westmead all the time.
Yeah.
But my thing say, I want to start with, not Edna, Bridgeport, I kind of really, you know, believe it, do start do the singing and I go on with myself and actually say, no, I can actually do this. And then afterwards, you know, I left Bridgeport and I get a scholarship for go Edna.
Yeah.
Cause of JCDC.
Yeah.
And then after Edna, you know, I left Edna. And a couple years after, I think I entered JCDC. And 22, because I did the thesis too. Well, I did in Edna.
Nice.
Because honestly, I didn't enter because I say, okay, can I win some money that I didn't enter for my life. I didn't want to win, but I just did want to win some money for, you know, basically help pay my school fee. Because at the end of the day, I saw me from Evans, from my little pitney, like, I always at work. If JCDC call me, I do a little gig.
Really?
I just always at work. So, when I say, you know, instead of a beer, take some of the burden off from parents because that's so meeting. You know, I can go do some JCDC, sing and win some money, but I not lie, when we go in at JCDC, I think we come third.
JCDC.
And the boy what did win, he never sound good, him sing half key, I did vex, I not lie. I did vex, that was I don't remember which year I entered the first time. And them they give me like a prize to go. Some other basically some other UK for do some other competition. But then the woman never really give me enough information, so when we go embassy them I say them can't accept me because I don't know enough information. So I said but on me, but the woman did by right, she should have come with me.
Yeah.
Because them time they were really young, so she should have come with me. But then at the time I did feel away because I did get my passport, I buy my bag and all of them something. I make my now like I go ball because them time they really ball and I say if it don't go my way I just start ball. And my mother said, look how they make you buy a suitcase already. I can't go away. And then you know for the rejection of having that them reject you from UK feel a weird. And then I think when I go to church one day and this lady I said, no matter where you say, if you see when you go travel like you got trouble so till you anything we don't have to do with this. At the time me not think about that because I think I was to go with Diana. Somewhere else I think in Japan we go with her one year and because we never get the UK visa for go to Europe, that never work out. And then but it all vex about that comments after the competition could have go this but sometimes while you plan God see something else and you don't really realize and I guess I think the year after that and 2 years after that, you know, I get my work permit. And I go over my friend here, because I never did really too want to go over there at the time. Because rain did that fall and that day when I decided to go. I see Diana upon Skype. I don't know the man like, I never know Castic at the time, we play for her. And I say Diana that, and he say, yeah, well, I say I know her, but he thinks I just know her because of Diana. I say, yo, when I talk to her, he say, oh, the girl, I say, when I talk to her, that I tell you, and that I want to talk to her. So I say, Diana, somebody over here about me, I said, no way, you know. So she, you know, she have a cover her face because she say, oh, that. So when I go up and she say, oh, I be one, you know, say, I go to Japan, you know, come. I say, that's why I'm just getting work permit. So I'm sorry, cool. Them time they, to be honest, a lot of people don't know, I really did, you know, like, I never really like back up like that. But still I really like it like that. But at the end of the day, as an artist, you have to start off somewhere. And up to this day, you know, I still appreciate the opportunity where she dey give me for travel with her.
Yeah.
But now like it never easy because sometimes people see we as artists or even background work. You have to big up the background singer then because it's not easy for blend with, when all three voices come together. You have to know each other like emotionally, like spiritual. You have to be friends. Yeah, and we they all have to dance and do to all my can dance good. So all of them something they like 8 hours of rehearsal and them so people don't understand how much work
You have to put in.
yeah, so it was a task, but then I just say that to say like sometimes one door close and you don't know why. Cause at the end of the day, when I look back on it, I laugh and I say, suppose me go and then never come back and something else, and God has said to me say, yo, you're not going no. But now, I travel the world with more than one visa, like regular, and me if you look on the loss of one thing, you know, make sense because they can gain the world. You know, after the whole of the rejection and all of them stuff.
Yeah.
Alright, somebody requests one song, all of by Chevaughn.
Alright.
Who's that?
Alright.
Where's the Gilo?
Got you. Love or love.
Love or love?
Yeah.
Who is that Gilo?
Somebody request love.
Gilo,
or love.
what the person name?
So what then?
Gilo?
Yeah.
Camera gone?
Which
Yeah.
camera gone?
Wait, one minute. Hold
Yeah.
on. Chevaughn.
Yo, look
Conrad,
at
big
this.
up yourself, sexy.
Look at this, Papa. Check that plug there.
Daniel, big up yourself
No,
on
as in
YouTube.
no, right this one. The black. That's right there that the camera is plugged into. Check it and see. That thing right here hanging down. This thing hanging down right is up on this side. That thing there. Yeah, Mr. said check it. Make sure it connect.
It's just plugging in.
Yeah, that just. So, what?
No, but that's to check the connection. Right this one.
No, it's sure both cameras gone. It wouldn't be like it would have more right.
Oh, from this one. Okay, I got you. Oh, okay, the two of them connected.
Bear with us, people working on some technical difficulties. Right?
Yep. Back where we belong.
So, Gilo, them still can't hear it? Or we'll mute?
Yes.
Good night. Can you hear us, people?
Hold on. This song play.
Oh, the song I play?
Hold on.
So, I'm never ear. I'm never that ear.
You're good.
Okay.
So then
You muted it?
you're not mute.
You mute woman?
Called me in to do this song. It's been a song that's out there. People know
Press
it's
a little.
Why is what so loud?
Hold on.
Why it's so loud?
Low.
Oh.
Who do you know, sir? Oh, they might hear me?
Yeah, that's it. I hold the microphone. I'm here talking the microphone too. Oh, this I don't pick up too.
Oh, that's so good.
Right.
Yeah.
Just laugh when I go.
Can you hear something?
Yeah, but if it's played too loud, maybe it's going to do feedback into this. Yeah, man, it's good.
Just a second, people. We're going to a musical break. So, you know, ask you some questions.
Which version is this?
Huh? And that music come up.
No.
And that music.
Let's play something. It's sort of like a live version.
Everything's gonna be alright, baby.
Yes. Somebody wanna.
Give up.
And we all gotta stand up, and we all gotta spread up. So even though the times get tough, money don't enough, then we gon' rise up. And when them set them traps stand up, we now got some tough, now got get tied up. Them the motivate and showing no love, them push without love, still we keep our head up. And we rise up, rise up. Hey, when we have to rise up.
Well, you may know system tough, but we are fighting. Just like the wave, we are gonna ride it. Wicked out the more we see we did, but just like the sun, we keep on rising. Most I guide me when we step as I walk through the valley of the shadow of death. The teaching of His Majesty I will not forget. Love and righteousness I eat from the head.
Times get tough, money don't enough, still we gon' rise up. When them take them trust stand up, we now got some rough, now got get tied up. Them the motivate and showing no love, they push we down enough, still we keep our head up. And we rise up, rise up. Yeah, yeah, we have to rise up. Yeah, stop. Take a look at where we stand for. Say we free but we mind still behind bars. Quantities in the body. Walking by faith and not eyesight. Show me a star, make it guide me through the night. I need your wisdom, not my might. Oh, yeah. I got so many rivers to cross. So many rivers to cross. But if you journey with me, I won't be lost. No, I got so many rivers to cross. So many rivers to cross. So please stay here with me. I don't wanna be lost. Anywhere you lead me, I will follow. Over mountains high or valleys too low.
So I got to.
I will trust in you no matter the storm.
Okay.
In this cold, cold world, only you can keep me warm. I got so many rivers to cross. But if you journey with me, I won't be lost. No. I got so many rivers to cross. So please stay here with me. I don't wanna be lost. No. Nobody said that it would be easy, and I'm so happy. You never leave me when I'm down in the valley below, and I can't find my way back home. In your arms I'm safe and secure. I know I'm never alone. I got so many rivers to cross. But if you journey with me,
you reach now when them would not mind if you never reach the top. Say them and your friend, but them a friend of me. Silent killer, them deadly. Watch out for the serpent in the night, get ready for your attack.
We won't big up General. One, you know, I'm so change my earstyle. He said the quarantine earstyle, don't allow me. Yeah, so somebody asked, you know, me and Chevaughn, you know, when we are going to do a collab. I mean, we never really actually think about it though,
like I want to go and say it myself.
Yeah,
I will never do it. It's not as if we don't know each other forever.
Yeah.
We just not, I mean, it's just we maybe for the right idea for just kind of make it go on.
Yeah, and the right time and the right vibe.
Because sometimes people really like force themselves to like do collaborations for whatever crowd maybe they might try to get to. But for we really just love music and we just know say, yo, right topic come forward and say, yo, Abby, may I hear you? Abby, I say, Chef, may I hear you upon this?
Yeah,
that
true.
just happen, that kind of natural really. But intentional behavior is great, you know. So maybe the question is really just like a trigger.
Yeah, I never know like
to start something.
Yeah, true, because everything
sure.
I'm fair reason, because you can know somebody for years and then the right time just come and it just work.
Yeah, because zone into it for real. Real. Who did say to me one time, if me, I think I miss a mess and they asked me, somebody,
so
if me I did do no work yet, I say,
Mr. Messam, remember me?
If it wasn't Mr. Messam, it was somebody.
Yeah.
I remember one time I go around in school and it's like somebody said to me, somebody said, yo, Abby, and I said, really, you want Abby? We are here, you know, some stuff about him. I say, yeah. And I said, you not know yet? And I say, no, but a long time. I was like, you know, really think about it because I said, yo, anytime we're ready, we can get something started and get it done proper too. Yeah. And we have enough people but I love to hear that too and join with the creation. Yeah.
That's about still like I see it now like.
So people, if you have a word on one, tell us for like inspire this song what we're gonna do.
Yeah, like a
send
topic.
Send on the words and just a one word for kind of trigger a topic. Tell us what you want to sing.
Yeah, we're going from scratch. We'll use the rhythm, right?
Yeah, we'll write it from scratch.
Yeah,
and then after that we can create the music from that.
Yeah.
That could be a nice vibe.
Yeah, because as I say to you, say a long time when I read it right from scratch up here, you know, people send me rhythm. And then, you know, you get for just a start to rely upon the rhythm them. And sometimes it better. Like, it's like you bake and you just bake from scratch.
Yeah. No, it's like the rhythm, I don't know, like sometimes there's some really good rhythms and we get a song, like from hearing the rhythm, but most times like 80% of the time you can't hear a rhythm and get a song. Like me have to go play the rhythm for maybe a day or three for me can get like, and sometimes people don't understand because them feel like, you know, as a creative you're supposed to kind of know.
But sometimes
give me an instrument and make it creative from scratch now. We can write a million songs.
Yeah, but sometimes some rhythm really talk to you because people feel like you're mad when you say the rhythm talk to you. Sometimes I hear a song rhythm and you're like,
you know, inspire.
And then when you hear a rhythm now, it just start right.
Yeah, and you can't plan for it. You have to just really listen. You have to really listen. Like sometimes I go around some people and there's some bridges where once rhythm start play, them ready with lyrics and them have it.
You know, I just say I want me that way they like ready with lyrics because even sometimes, you know, people see people just going on the street and just vibes. But you see me, you know, I have to team out, I have to say, which topic I going to talk about. I'll leave something there.
The music sometimes, if I hear a rhythm, if I hear a track, the music sometimes tell me like it can tell you like what direction you want to go. If you want to go something kind of reflective, dark, bright, in between that, you know, like it really tell you. Like when you listen, you kind of get it. And sometimes music, the instruments them in it, so better the rhythm them I play or the beat or the notes. Sometimes you hear one word in it, and nobody else not gonna hear it, you know. Yeah. When you hear one word, they will trigger the motion for the next thing. So, I kind of have to do that when it comes to rhythm, like really like mute instruments. I hear different parts like, before we can start zoning alright.
That's true. Somebody else asked, you know, if we prepare for the pandemic or if we prepare, right?
For the pandemic. Pandemic. I don't know, I just do my best not to think about it. I think that's the only preparation I get to do the day. I have to just allow myself as best as we can, like function as I was before. Like as best as we can. And just maintain a peace of mind, maintain the focus on what I do with music. focus on family, focus on the friends and the ones that check in and when me check in. That's the kind of thing that like take some time for myself as I would before. Go to the beaches, me need to go the river if me need to go. Whatever I have to do. I have to just, like.
Yeah, but my thing is like for me, like when it did start, man, like it is stressful because the show now go on, you can't get for going away. And you know what? Me and Gila did there, I would just decide to, we'll start with live.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, how we did even start live was like, my cousin did have a lights, and he would just start with the one light. I would just start, instead of going to start the chair, I would just start do it, and then after a while it just come, we just start doing it on Saturday or Wednesday, and it just feel like, when I do some work, I want to feel like when I get mad again. And we used to do the beach and the river, but then it's like, I feel like you don't have enough time in the day to do what you want to do because it's curfew thing, like I feel like a prisoner, like, I wonder to myself, like, how the curfew are going to stop me, from getting corona, like, point blank, like, how that are going to make it work on it?
It work overall, so whether it's in the day, like, the inner freedom brain, it work, so you don't know we live in another land, follow the rules as best as you can.
I mean, follow the rules.
Because I mean, the whole thing is a topical, boy. I mean, never talk about it. It come with Wally because, like, you don't really know. Hey, you can't.
Yeah, just thinking about it has stressed me out. Like, like, let's just, forget about this and we'll just move on. So, as we say, I'm not like those silly. It helped me to be more creative and more hands-on as opposed to, just in the house and we just there say, I look through the grill and say, I want it to go over because. In a sense, as I say, we just go on like nothing, go on and I do what they do from before because...
I mean, you have to be careful. I deal with my parents and my parents and my big people say, don't know me, I have to be careful. And take whatever precaution, but... I mean, we've been
Alright, so...
Yeah.
The wrap-up question in a sense is like, what's coming up for both of you guys?
Music.
What you guys been working on in the entire time you've been locked
Okay.
up?
Okay, so
first.
Alright, so the next question is, what's coming up, for the ending of 2020 to 2021 and beyond, alright? I mean, for me, as I say, like, I've been mainly, basically just working on more music to come out in 2021. I mean, working on myself, working on live, to take it to the next level. Because as I say, when I do my life, then I have to come out strong. If I not come out, I just not, but I come out at all. And, just trying to be not just the artist, but also trying to bridge the gap and connect with more artists more and just be more talkative to people and, create a relationship. Because we find that sometimes we stand off, we're not getting the work done that way.
Yeah. Yeah, have to be more fearless and just prove yourself in a way, limitless kind of way. But this downtime, as they call it, this quiet time, this curfew time, has been a blessing in just kind of me not wasting time finishing some of these songs that I had that were unfinished. Just being less fearful and just reaching out to some people, making some stuff happen. So I have a project and a half that way I say, cool, we can throw it out next year. I wanted to drop it this year, but just paying attention to just the time.
So when you say project, like an album?
It's more than an album. It's a catalog of songs. It's a catalog of like a certain sound that I've been more true to in myself, just a more soulful kind of sound.
Yeah.
So I have a few projects.
So is it gonna be like a visual project or just gonna be like audio? Because my friend that like the in thing now is like the audio and then the visual and the visual and audio.
It's a must. If you want to know really just that at the whole thing. If you put out a song, you have to at least like allow people to be visually like triggered. Like
yeah, we're like how people there them and them just a loop.
That the whole thing set now. So for sure that are the concept and like different schemes and different approaches we I try with this project, and me very carefully I did it with Quiet Dance is one of the songs from it. Put that out earlier this year.
Yes, I mean actually, you know, like that song again, Assassin.
Yeah, Sasko, yeah. Big up Sasko, big up Reef.
Yeah, big up.
Big up Unga, Maki, and
Tired by the Reef.
Well.
No, LL, 2 L's or Lamar, bro. Yeah, because if always a tell me says that one. Yeah.
But yeah, it me give thanks to everybody who did that song with some energy. But that is the sound where we really zone into even more. Just yeah, you don't know. Everybody going to want your sound a certain way. Things that you do before them want you do one more of it. But like you grow and you evolve and you have to allow yourself to just kind of love where you are now. So I love the facts and me go back to like how we genuinely are, right?
So I have one more question. So you believe the music industry recognize DJs more than they recognize singers?
To me, I would have say I don't think it's that they recognize DJs more than singers. I just think because DJs probably more come with, you know, the excitement and the hype and the flashiness, while a singer take a while to build up themselves on stage as opposed to them just run on and just say A, B, C, D, E, F, G, right?
I feel like singers we're more focused on just singing a good song.
Right.
Yeah.
And most DJs is really like lyrical prowess. So it's like them really just say, yo, bam, 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 and for the forward. Yeah. Like most of the DJs them know them working forget the forward.
Yeah.
Like someone got the message route and right. them really just want people to learn and listen, but then a DJ them get taught the culture. Yeah. The culture for a singer is just go up and sing and just sing a song and everybody sing with you and you do your part, you know?
Yeah, but what you do like sometime when you sing, everybody stand up and I look by like you wonder if no, yeah, because sometimes we used to go up on stage. No, we used to go up on stage and we used to think he listed. But the people that look at me say them can't give me like a vibe or something. I wonder if may I do good or may not do good. And then he listen to me say, and all the time I get forward and then I think a lot of artists believe that, especially in Jamaica, if you go up on a stage, you're not getting forward. But every artist have the ability to have people in the art still, you know. Some people just, if they go up on the stage, and if them not get forward, they might come off. Because remember one time we do a show like that, like I never meet it for one. And the dude there, him a perform, and him do 1.5 set. Him not even do half of the song. Him just say, oh, the people them now film him come out because a lot of artists need to learn to work for the forward.
Yeah. They
learn to work for the forward, them just want to know say them run out, or them run out and start get tired. You have to build up yourself.
Yo, I don't pay that, no man. Remember a couple times I go up on stage and people just did this stuff. And like, we don't know how to feel like myself. And I must have look on you on stage and just... And I don't know, I can't think about it. I just have to know that I have a job for go do.
Yeah.
I go up on stage and I sing and I have a set, zone into them. Of course, we have to learn how to watch the audience and see how we can feed them and see how them vibes take. And maybe they want to get up off of the chair. Sometimes they want to sit down, you know. So you have to pay attention to that as an artist, more importantly too.
Yeah.
So, one more question. You feel like you have to sell sex as an artist, male or female, to actually get a buzz?
It sells. In marketing, that's what I'm saying, sex sells. Sin is a thing where, sin as we grow up to know, it is a thing where people get a vibe out. So you have to feel as though you need to go there, but you don't have to. You don't have to.
No.
I don't think anybody has to.
I mean, for me, like, I think so, like, for a female artist, they don't really stress it for the man, them, but a female artist, them feel as if you have to sell sex. You have to in a certain thing, whether you can sing or not.
Mm-hmm.
For make it, but me personally I believe say sometimes as I say it's sell, but you have to know you can't be sexy and classy and they have sexy and trashy.
Mm-hmm.
You have to know over mix the two of them.
But even a youth like me were big my whole life. My whole life me wear large and extra large t-shirt and you don't know, even if I chop down some weight, people are gonna feel like, oh God, Chevy chop down some weight. You're gonna try to get your abs now. You go to the gym? Like, no, me another person there. But you don't know, it's like, it's forward to the women them in a certain way, and it's forward to the man them in a way.
No,
like
but my honest thing say, to me, my also say the man them can just put on a t-shirt and wear it every day and nobody in the business.
No.
Like for we, if we come out in the same outfit and the same hair, just like how Mila asked me if I can't change my hairstyle because when we did have animal act, everybody said, you can't change it, you gotta live in it. And then now I change it now for a while because as I tell them, say the quarantine yourself now, you might ask me the same thing. So you can't please people. But at the same time, like for the woman them know, the thing is, they might do them body. They might do them bottom.
Yeah.
And then when you do your bottom and your body is like, you have to go service it like a Bugatti.
No, yeah, but I mean, that as I said, like I said from earlier, and the reason you have people really are focusing on different things and different aspects. If going to dance on a Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, a part of you being an artist, then that are the artists where you have to invest, that's where you are create for yourself. Big up. I really hope it works. No sarcastic vibe. No, because I understand the importance. Every artist have to be different and be happy with freedom lane where they are create for themselves. Me and you maybe know say we not in that. People might have say, boy, Chev, no locks, or Chev, shave off your ear off your face. No, like, it's a different thing. People are going to tell you, say, yo, wear the mohawk. Some people are going to say, yo, get some Brazilian. You get me? Like, you just have to know within yourself where you want to be and just...
No, but the funny thing is like, I'm the kind of person that me and Gila argue with all the time. Sometimes I feel like more I wear long ear. Sometimes I feel like say more I wear short ear.
So you think any vibe.
But then the thing is, when I just start out, you know, I needed a look that everybody noticed me. At the time for say I me that because most female artists are Brazilian ear them inner or them colorite or something. But then no, because we create a look which was by accident.
But you look what you create, it's dope.
Yeah, by accident, Gila carry me one barber. I still attack you, I call up any name Gila. I tell the man say I want a treble clef in my head back and the man give me 8. And then Gila said, Mr. Gila this is
in infinity.
Yeah, like an 8 and a treble clef need one. I'll carry the picture.
Oh yeah,
and then Gila said and Gila said, no man, it look good.
Find the trouble, you know.
And when I say, when I look on it, I say this not look good, I not pay, and I say, I not pay. Then he came over one next baba. Nice big up Elvis way. I say, oh, I'm not come through me for a star man. I'm not ready at Elvis. So, you know, saying, I say, yo, you know, saying, Anna, from the service, my friends ball off everything. At the time, people never even know, so I even didn't like it. Like, I did nervous. I think when I go ready for perform at the time. Or I go and I think I fire, I say, Matt, that's not everybody.
Oh, yeah.
And I say, you don't even know, so I even didn't know how weird this. And as it comes, you know, from that day, I just start shave off my head side. I don't know how shave off my head side. She say, but now waste the cream paint head side, I shave it off. She just really just did 10 minutes, I'm just that weird. And I say, create. But,
yeah, but it's a dope.
They can't please everybody.
You have to take the risk, yo. You have to just be like, happy. I used to shave off my face even before.
Yeah.
I used to shave off my face, all this, man. I just wake up and I just say, I don't want to do that. I don't want. I feel like at the truest look. Like if you hear a grow out of your face, I hear your face. I just love it. You have to just love it so that becomes the look where at the truest. I mean, when I shave my face and they look at me to me. So I don't even bother want it.
Big up yourself, make a star girl, DJ Scooby.
Are there any negatives in being a conscious artist?
Conscious.
Remaining a conscious artist.
Conscious. If they're not conscious, them dead. So all of we are conscious artists. We are aware of the art we are creating, we are aware of the art and who we are sharing to. Some of us kind of mindful with the topics we use.
Well, yeah, that's
we got
true.
the topics we talk about, but you don't know.
Yeah, how you write it and how you play with it, the puns and all that.
Some people don't want you for kind of, as we talk about, as it relates to singers and DJs. Some people don't want you to go the route of say that slack thing there.
Yeah, and your boss.
Them out there.
Shanice, the Chevaughn husband. I never know you married to Shanice.
What's up, Shanice? Yeah, you don't know, like, people that want to tell us, yeah, you have to go sing that topic, yeah? Just like when the mother tells you, yo, you have to wear that, and you have to look so. I mean, but, you have to just, again, I feel like being a conscious artist means you're fully aware, and you're clear within yourself as to where you're good with and where you're not good with, no matter what. And
then you already work out, so probably your wood we're going to probably take longer than somebody else, so if them going to do this and say, yo, bust their marrow, skin out the front or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They might get the forward, but then they last for how long? I mean, I talk, as I say, art is art, and we are allowed to express yourself. Because each of you express the world of it, you know. You know what I mean? So if that you see, you have to express that, and I'm not get into that, but you just to be more mindful as to where we want to get out of the bigger picture.
True. Vanilla, big up yourself. For me, like, sometime you know you go to studio, and you must say, you know, some things you have to sing this, or if you be like, a lady star, Spice or one of them people you go bust faster. But then, you know, I always say, personally, I love Lady Star, I love Spice and all them people. I listen to them music, but probably me another kind of artist.
Yeah, you don't need to feel like
I don't want to feel like I want with the artist, but me personally, you know, look up to them. But I'm listen to their music and whatever, but me not gonna sing that song.
you have to be you, man.
Never just be me.
Yeah,
I'm probably gonna sing something, probably like a lady song, but not how she da do it. But I probably you'd have to read in between the lines to say it. And that she be say, I wish you read it.
Say, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just nice when you can allow yourself to just be yourself, you know, man, and just create.
Because the people them know when you're fake, you know.
Yeah,
That's one
pick
thing,
up.
like
Them pick up.
them pick up.
How important is management for both of you guys?
Oh.
Like,
Like
as
how
you know, people
important.
change, you know, their managers change, who them team they're on.
Yeah, I mean, it's important because most of us not very business minded. And most of us, even if we are business minded, sometimes we can't bother with the constant contact with like different people are going to that conversation and have to switch from there. And then sometimes people don't want to talk to the artist because they want to talk to somebody other than the artist. They don't want to kill the magic what them have with the artist in their mind. And that thing that we have to be mindful of too. Like us share stories from our lives. Yeah, maybe a promoter don't really want to talk to you. They want to just get that on stage. They want to talk to somebody else, the buffer as people that call it in their business. You know what I mean? So, yeah.
I mean, for me, I think management, especially as a female artist, it's very important because sometimes you go into the promoter or the producer sometimes, you don't want to do that because it kind of stop them from, not that you don't want to build a relationship, but sometimes some of them get too friendly and we don't really want that.
Yeah,
They get messy, and then sometimes, as I say, some of them want to talk to the manager, but then you find some of them when really business like they want to talk to the artist. Like one day, one man come and say to me, say, "They me go New York," and him say to me, say, "He want some dubs," and I give him, give the number, say, "Carl, He must say, "Man, I like talk to manager." They not deal with business then because everybody knows, say, when you're gonna deal with the artist, if you're not dealing with the manager, then you don't want to talk the business.
Some of them want feel like they're going to create a friendship with the artist so that they can break down prices and get to with something. And the manager not going to make that time for the artist, you know. So, yeah, I mean, people who really know about business, they don't want to talk to. Most of the time, they don't want to talk to the artist.
Yeah.
Unless it's a creative process that them trying to go through. I let them know. So when you see people fear that, you just know, so maybe it's a business venture, you can't do it all.
Yeah, yeah, just have to just let them like by the wayside.
Alright, so the question we have for you now, Chevaughn.
Okay.
So the big song Holiday,
Yeah.
people classify it as a song that really bust ding dong.
Okay.
Like it's basically a song where you the one.
Yeah.
How you feel seeing that song gave him this big recognition, and like you feel like you got the same, or you feel like you were belittled? What you feel in terms of that track?
I've never want to even compare Film Progress and mine. Ding was around before Holiday. I was around before Holiday. I was touring the world. Ding, they have songs, and Ding was signed to VP. So it's not as if we were unknown musicians or artists before, you know. Him get a push from it, me get a push from it. Notice got a push from it. All of us involved in the song got a great push from Holiday. I was never one to compare it. You know what I mean? I wish we'd go up on more stages together and sing the song, but like, other than that, it's a song, it's in history. I don't need to have no feelings about nothing else. Like, it's in our history as one of the dopest Jamaican dancehall songs. We give thanks for that. For no we make history that way. I'm a part of history that way. So big up Ding and big up Notice, everybody involved in that.
Yeah.
Alright, so how you know Abby? So this question is, you have been in the game longer than Shensia. Like, what aspects do you think you lack, or if any, compared to where she is currently and where you are?
I mean, to be honest, I really think I lack nothing. I just think say, you know, everybody have them time, and you have to just happy for everybody. I mean, she's a female, and you know, I really rate that, you know, she come in at the game, she do her business, and she did her work, and she support her son, and I just watch that and just say when I'm my time, because at the end of the day, a lot of artists don't understand say the pool there and no fish there. I just have to wait for your time, because see when I your time I'm gonna say I'm not lie, I feel my time near. I just have to do my thing. I don't want nobody bad mind me and say, oh, she just come and she just take up everything, because a long time I work, a long time I eat in mackerel, right? So I don't know a fair story, because I don't know her like that. You get what I say, but she do her thing, you know, enough props to her and enough props to all of the female them. Come even the other day I said to Gila say, oh, the females them need to stop fighting them one another. Because everybody, but me and all of the females them good. But I have nobody where I say, oh, you know, I don't like her. No, we just do a thing and we just work.
Yeah, we love that. We love that too. Yeah, we love that. Same to me, I talk about competition earlier. It's not a bad thing, it's a healthy thing, you know. But sometimes people like them put it upon themselves in a greater deal where you start mess with just relationships and it affects the culture. And the second, competition gets so much that it start motivating like progress, then we can do without it. So that's good. Everybody.
Sometimes the media have a way for make an artist. You don't know the artist, but you just see the artist and you just like, you don't really like the artist, but then sometimes when you meet the artist, it's like a different thing. So I learn to stop things. So okay, me some people say, well, people just not like them. I don't know them.
Just have to be proud. Say, yo, they might defend the culture like you too. You see me?
Yeah.
Alright, so final question now. Like, what characteristics like allow you to invite people in a space? Because you're artists, you go studios, like when you work on shows and go projects. Like what do you guys look forward, or what is even the nose? Like if the person that obviously like I can't leave the person ever again. Like what are the things that will make you say yes, I will work with this person again, or no, never?
For me, I like if you're really professional, me work with you. But say if you're not really professional, I may eat that, and if I see that you can't try to go around me, I'm not depend that, or if you try to be more, if it's more than music, I'm not really depend that, like my ex say, I just want the music and just go on my head. That's basically it. And if you try to change me as an artist where you want, or one time somebody say, you can't sing this song like Tommy Chin. I'm like, if you want Tommy Chin, no disrespect to Tommy Chin, big up Tommy Chin. I mean, you should have called Tommy Chin because that's the kind of artist you want. You can't call Abidas and expect you want a different artist. It doesn't make sense. And a lot of people do it now, like they look on the artist then, because she was at the time. And them say, you know, say some more sound. That's how when they already gone already, may I create my own sound.
Yeah. You see, for me, the major thing is energy. Like from a conversation, I pick up a certain energy where I my style. You know, just not have no work I do. and the thing is that I can't go hide it. I can just say unavailable. Because you know it go like you can pick up from just energy. You know, from how somebody start a conversation with how much they're trying to grow to everything. You can hear it and you can pick up, and me feed off of that firstly. Like the second we get a certain vibe of just on my thing, we now move to the second conversation. You don't know, but of course the good tweet is that sometimes you look up on some people and them just really love create. And you just say, yo, let's get in the studio, and we just like go in the studio and create. So it's good when you can pick up a certain genuine passion for music and for the art that motivate sessions to happen even more. But the second the energy off, then okay.
Yeah.
Nothing from me.
Alright, so we can just talk and
somebody that asked who's the person you've always wanted to collab with. I guess both of us. Like,
okay.
I mean, to be honest, like you know, apart from Chevaughn, who I know for years, like
we make it happen.
Yeah, we have to make it happen, but
no.
You know, sometimes like I'm not really too. Like, me used to say I want to collab with this and collab with that, but as well I say with that, like, when it happens. Because sometimes when you reach out to artists nowadays, because they probably at a certain status, they probably say, you know, what you have to offer to them. So, and it's not a disrespect, I kind of understand. So I kind of just lay off for the whole, who more collab with, when it happens, just happen. But I really have to run down the collab. Right now I'm just a collab with myself, to be honest. No, you don't need them right now.
Yeah, the wickedest thing is to force a collaboration and then hope say you gotta get to touch the stage or perform the song with the person and you didn't get a chance to.
Yeah.
It not happen. Like if you want somebody that on two different fields, then how often you not gonna get the chance to even do that together to make it more. Like in the age of performing, no shooting really happen, but you don't know. Like it's good when it happen naturally, it's great. Cause then you know for sure, so wherever you go, the artist are gonna say, yo, her. And if you're not there, them still gonna call your name, kind of vibe. You know, like that's the sweetest thing about collaboration, that two different nations are gonna meet each other from the two different artists, you know.
So the names, as you ask the people to come in, the name of the song you guys supposed to
come true.
So one person said right.
Right, as in R-I-G-H-T?
Yeah.
Okay.
The other person said love.
Right, love.
One person said love, oh love.
Oh, that song you them request.
And then one person said the right love.
Right, love, right.
So you have right and the right love?
Yeah, love, you have right and you have love. So it can be the right love or it can be love right. Yeah, alright.
So DJ Fan Vets, or you want to talk some more?
So we want to talk about song with the
Yeah.
Oh, so.
You want to talk in Chevaughn apart?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, true. So people, have a song where me work on, like, it'll take a while, it'll take a minute, but all good things, it'll go take long. Like when you had to go diamond out, when you go diamond out, in the cave or something, I don't know, but when you get what I say. Yeah, and it's called Black is the Color. I mean, it's a very dear song to me, like, how it did write. It not even did write with music. I just wake up one morning and, see what go on, on social media. I just decide to say, it just come. But I don't even decide, like, my spirit just decide to say, oh, you write a song. And I just, cool, just follow it. And, Chevaughn is also a part of it. So, respect for help me out.
Yeah.
For, the background, like, the backgrounds are mad. I don't know, say, Brenton, Hector Fan Drums and all them people, Gillo, Pete, like, Gillo the engineer, Gillo everything, and Pete too, and Makiri, right? So, there's a whole bunch of people involved with it, and when that song may come out, I mean, we just hope, it speaks to everybody's soul, because it speaks to my soul. Gillo listens to it every minute, and a ball, I'm not telling nobody that, but... Yeah. I mean, it's a song where it speak and it talk about what's going on now. Even though it don't come out now, because we didn't really want to come out now, but, Black History Month will come up and, it still have a connect and it won't disappoint.
It's a dope tune. Dope tune.
Nice.
We can't wait for the year for you.
And it's a bit different from what we normally do, because a lot of people don't know, like, before we start singing other songs, like, I actually did that sing gospel and jazz and me used to listen to Mahalia Jackson, so but they love nigger spiritual that bad way. But I don't know, for some strange reason, nigger spiritual just come to me at this time. Yeah. So I mean, just hope they love it.
Yeah, they're gonna love it, of course. Of course.
What's new with you?
Oh, for me, just look out, go check out Quiet Giants, go check out the last song I released called Always.
Yeah.
Nice reggae tune. Big up the producers, big up Rifa, big up Stardy, big up Sasko, big up Trusty. I don't know, big up Team Coalition, Team Chevaughn. One magic like project will never come forward next year. Look out for that. Big up all the artists involved in that, McKeon and Cranium and Dexter Rapson.
Yeah, man.
Then be a dope project. Big up Sherita who's on that with me as well. Yeah, just look out for that magic, the 2021.
Yeah, now
That'll be a vibe.
So, right there. So, that show, it not even feel like we are doing a show. Like, when you do a show, you just have to it was like an easy change. So, right now, we just have to see some music. So, I mean, because everybody thank everybody.
Hello there, sexy lady. Would I get a minute of your time or a sec, my lady? I don't mean to be your best, my lady. You look kinda stressed, my lady. Why your face so upset, my lady? You should be a cover girl. You just need your easy breezy, beautiful to be discovered, girl. So let me be the man to love you, girl. I can take you away from here and introduce you to another world.
Daddy came my way. I'm I'ma put it on ya, I'ma make it worth your while. Glad you came my way. Whatever it is you want, I'ma make it worth your time. Glad you came my way. I'ma put it on ya, I'ma make it worth your while. Glad you came my way.
I'm yourself, Colin Sub is here. And with the open on the club I make a world premiere. We surrounded by them pretty girls in here. But only one girl for me and she there over there. So me step to the bar and pull out a chair. The pimp game is on me ears, but well prepared. Then me ask her what you drinking, she said Belvedere. So me tell the bartender to serve us up here. And she was like, I told her I don't care. I just wanna be the man to chase away your fear. I got to show that if you're crying I will dry your tear. And I just wanna sing this in your ear.
I'm glad you came my way. I'ma put it on ya, I'ma make it worth your while. I'm glad you came my way. Whatever it is you want, I'ma make it worth your time. Glad you came my way. I'ma put it on ya, I'ma make it worth your while. Glad you came my way. I knew from the moment it came my way that love would be real and would never fade away. I'm gonna be here, giving you all you wanted. Don't be afraid to come to me, cause I'm here to please. I'm glad you came my way. I'm on ya, I'ma make it worth your while. Whatever it is you want, I'ma make it. To the B, to the Y, to the D-A-L-L-A-S. Baby, can you handle this Caribbean wine? Watching how I do it, yeah, I take it time. Touch me, squeeze me, please me, make me wanna call you daddy, baby. Watch my eyes go round and turn again. My time will drive you crazy. Will you need a stamina, daddy? Watch it, told me work it, jerk it, twerk it. Watch it, told me work it, jerk, twerk. Drop it like it's hot in the winter. Take me on a journey, take me to the sky. How many times can you make a chick come? How many times can you get it up, son? We be going on a run. Sweating like a son of my hero up in a bun. Yeah, I'm gonna lose your mind, think about it all the time. My tight, cause you coming back on the white. Island girl, you know what it is. Baby, can you handle this Caribbean wine? Watching how I do it, I take it time. Touch me, squeeze me, please me, make me wanna call you daddy, baby. Watch my eyes go round, turn again. My time will drive you crazy. Give me the gut, boy, no stalling. Watch it on me, roll it, queen control it. Watch it on me, roll it, queen control it. Back it up, boom, body. Drop it down, split me a gymnastic. Have work the only one that see my bum bum. Be my drummer boy, bum 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 bum. Ready like a traffic, me a really bad gal. Tip a NEC and a shot a white rum. Get up on me back, boy, try to become. Boring girl, could never be me. Arch my back to the 6:30. Baby, can you handle this Caribbean wine? Watching how I do it, yeah, I take it time. Touch me, squeeze me, please me, make me wanna call you daddy, baby. Let's go round and turn again, my time will drive you crazy. Bedroom only need a stamina, daddy. Watch it on me work it, jerk it, twerk it. Watch it on me work it, jerk, twerk. Drop it like it's hot in the winter time. Take me on a journey, take me to the sky. How many times can you make a chick come? How many times can you get it up, son? We be going on a run. Sweating like a son of my hero up in a bun. Yeah, I'm gonna lose your mind, think about it all the time. My tight, yeah, she put me back on the white. Island girl,
The summer is back. The summer is hot. I think it's a real it's a holiday. The summer is back. The summer is hot. I think it's a real it's a holiday. Sunny day. around, nobody goes to school. Sit down on the corner, joke around and act a fool. The elders playing dominoes, strength is playing pool. I love college, but I'm going to the beach. Money in my pocket, so I know I have to reach. Call a couple girls, tell them to link up with my peeps. Tell them rolling on them topless jeans. It's a holiday. Sunny day. Slim, married to the tube. You want to have a summer band if you do man live. No one go all a line up. The barber them a trim. We clean and out because you know I'm my tail. A little more in the club. We and the woman them a rub the DJ and the boot playing Dallas Pandol. Move up for the ladies, anything it talks. The ladies them a scream, saying a ding dong we love. It's a holiday. Sunny day.
You're not tuned.